is that? Midnight Moonlight. That's a jam song, man. That was on really one of my favorite albums ever, which is the Old and the Way album. And Dad had that album, and it's got this cartoon type drawings on it. And I looked at those people, and I was trying to figure out, are those Dad's friends, or is that guy that I see at the house? But they weren't. It was David Grisman and Vassar Clements, and they were not Dad's friends. We did not know the people from Old and the Way. But what an amazing collection of songs, and what an amazing like idea that you could jam, and that there could be these open-ended type things. So Midnight Moonlight, they've got this jam that's on the flat 3, which ends up being B flat with the capo on to the G. And what a cool thing, you could just jam. It helps in that kind of jam to have a band to back you up, or at least a guitar player or something. But I want to use this as a jumping off point to talk about these characters that I use sometimes. They're just these little made up things in my mind, little teaching tools. I say characters, call it like the hippie and the hillbilly, okay? Or let's even say the hippie, the hillbilly, and the nerd, okay? And I think I've been all of those. I've been a hippie, a hillbilly, and a nerd. And so he said, well, how do you improvise? And so the Mr. Hippie Man comes up, and this is going to be offensive to hippies, hillbillies, and nerds today. It's just what it's going to be. Okay? So my apologies, but it's a teaching tool. So he said, how do you improvise? Mr. Hippie Man steps up and says, well, mostly what I'm doing is I'm really listening for manifested color on the 34th vibration, and really what I'm doing is I'm kind of like the tides. I'm playing the tides. You're like, okay, that makes no sense. Snap out of it. What are you doing? Okay. Well, what I'm doing is I'm playing a scale, and I'm listening. I'm listening, and if I play a wrong note, then I can use my ears. I hear that it's wrong, and I can find another note that's right. Okay. So that's good. So he's listening to the chords, and he's playing a scale against the chord, and he's listening to the sound of the scale. He does hit a wrong note, but when he hits a wrong note, whatever that means to him, he's correcting it, apparently using the manifested color on the 34th vibration, but he's correcting it, so he's hearing and correcting. Okay. So let's look at the nerd. I think I know a thing or two about this. Now, the nerd has studied every mode, every scale, every note on that guitar. And so he knows when he go to this B flat chord, he knows what the notes are, the B flat, D, and F. He knows what mode. Maybe he's going to use a Lydian mode over that, and he knows everything there is to know about that theory, and he's going to go right into it. Okay? And said, okay, Mr. Nerd, that's good. Spent a lot of time with that. All right. Okay. Then there's the hillbilly, and the hillbilly has a way of thinking that gets the answer so quick. Where I joke about this, but the hillbilly's standing there, and somebody says, what note do you think I should play on this B flat chord here? And the hillbilly goes, how about you play a note from the B flat chord? That's a good idea. So it gets to it so quick, So he knows the B flat chord, and he's like, well, I guess it's gonna be one of these, and it could be that simple. Yeah, it could be that simple. Okay. So whether you're manifesting color on the 34th vibration, whether or not you are, exploring the Lydian mode, or whether or not you're just smart enough to know that there's a note from the B flat chord that will work over the B flat chord, you can come up with something that will play. And I think one of the keys to this is that there's a little bit of hippie, a little bit of hillbilly, and a little bit of nerd in us all. And yes, we do want to listen to the thing we're playing and respond. Is it right? Is it wrong? Like the hillbilly does. I certainly don't think theory is going to hurt anybody. No, I don't. And yes, we can have the simplest answer of all, which is yeah. Silly, just look at the chord you're holding. Play one of those notes, right? So there's your lesson today. The hippie, the hillbilly, and the nerd, all three walked into a bar. Nobody ducked. Here we go. And I'm going to try taking this out with a little Midnight Moonlight. This is a tough song, so we'll see what happens here. Here we go.